would like to also present the jury members. Alexandru Stănescu, partner SLV Legal. Andrei Burs-Pânzaru, partner Deloitte Legal, Ref and Associates. Andrei Brătucu, crypto expert and manager at Crypto Vineri. Artem Fedorov, Visa Consulting and Analytics. Cristiano Nețiu, CEO and founder Unicorp Ventures. Felix Crișan, co-founder and CTO Netopia. Ioana Alexandra Frâncu, strategy consultant. Perelo Laurent, CEO Arthera. And Ionuț Vâlceanu, co-founder Consilierii.com. Are you ready? First up is Bridget, presented by Robert Baltac. Robert, you have the stage. I will let you know when you have 1 minute left.
Okay, thank you. Hello, everyone. My name is Robert, and I'm the co-founder and CEO of Bridget. Bridget is an infrastructural project, and we're trying to solve the biggest issue and problem in blockchain at the moment, interoperability. Okay, so first of all, what is a bridge? A bridge, exactly like in real life, connects people, connects ecosystems, connects cities, connects economies, and even continents. The same applies to the digital world and to the blockchain world. So where blockchain bridges enable data and asset transfer across and between closed loop digital ecosystem and blockchains. Now, what is Bridget? You can think about Bridget as having a roof, which is the interface, and two main pillars. Those two main pillars are actually the blockchain bridging protocol, so our own bridging protocol, which is with our own liquidity and features, and the aggregation protocol, which where we aggregate and combine existing multi-chain bridges to deliver a one-stop solution and experience for our users. Now, instead of hopping in between different providers, searching for a specific token and chain pairs and specific features, we aggregate all those option pools into one unified solution. This also, in terms, we also manage, and Bridget has been designed from scratch to be able to find the best possible route across the aggregated bridges. Here we can think about it in terms of liquidity, in terms of cost efficiency, and processing speed. Okay, now, as we all know, the biggest problem in the blockchain ecosystem is the lack of synergy and interoperability between blockchains that locks users into a single network and defies actually the main purpose of technology, decentralization and access to innovation for users worldwide. On a micro level, we actually started and created Bridget from a frustration, and that frustration came from the fragmentation in the space of bridges. So there are so many solutions with a bad UI and no focus on the user experience and lack of intuitive and seamless experience at all. That also, of course, results into a low user retention. Of course, there are several other issues like vulnerability, which bridges are very famous for, unfortunately. No governance, and no support for projects, which is also a huge niche bridges are actually failing to cover. Now, we come with one unified and universal solution, and here we can go we can actually dive into the Bridget protocol. We have the Bridget dApp, which is actually the user interface. We have the cross-chain aggregation protocol, which is the technology and architecture behind Bridget. We have the AI-powered optimized teleports, which is the AI component where we find the best available teleporting route across the aggregated bridges. So we find you the cheapest, the fastest, and the best available liquidity pool across bridges. The self-listing tool and plug-and-play widget are both B2B. So from this standpoint, we also position ourselves to both B2C and B2B, which is extremely important because we also leverage, let's say, the consumers and the users of protocols which don't have the possibility of enabling their users to benefit from a multi-chain ecosystem. The NFT bridging, which is a huge trend at the moment, and we actually develop our own NFT bridging protocol in-house. a monitoring bots, which is quite straightforward, and the bridge token, which we will be talking about in a few moments. Here the most important part about this slide is the fragmentation. As we can see, on each column we have segregated and separated tick boxes of different features. If we aggregate all those together, we get Bridget. Now, in terms of differentiators, I can explain and talk about features and technical functionalities all day long, but maybe an equally important differentiator is our inclusive and our empowering and pragmatic vision, where on one hand, we focus on the user experience, and we have designed all Bridget products and the features with the end user and consumer in mind right from the get-go. But at the same time, we also support and empower projects to enable their users to benefit from the opportunities of other blockchains as well, not only on their own blockchain. Now, in terms of market, here we can see the growth perspective of Bridget, both in terms of the current market, both crypto and bridging market, but also in terms of growth perspective. So we have solid daily volumes. We have a huge amount of unique depositors and new unique depositors. And also from a monetization perspective, we can see that there's huge potential on average daily fees. Here we can see a quick demo of one of the functionalities, which is the transaction one. We select the chain. Then we have to actually select a token, input our initial chain from which the token will be teleported, and then the destination chain on which the token will be transferred. We have to input an amount and just hit approve, which is very simple. As we can see, this was the only modification in this video was the timing between having to reach from the approvals part to the transaction. So on the last part of the video, I don't know why it interrupted, we can see that we will also have a dashboard where we can see the status of the transaction and see the approved tokens on each blockchain, because most exploits happen when people are not able to track their approved tokens on each blockchain and on each bridge individually.
Robert,
which we have.
your time is up.
Okay, no worries.
It's time for the Q&A session now.
Sure. Okay. In terms of structure, we have 10 minutes, and we can choose if we want to continue or and
Can you
know.
Can you hear me?
Yep, sure.
So, Robert, I thought we are participating to a pitch deck, but the only thing that we've seen is sort of a product deck, and usually we go to the problem, solution, product or service, roadmap, team, monetization, revenues, cash burn, 1 to 5 years forecast, financial model, and exit strategy. And maybe it was the lack of preparation that you managed to use the 5 minutes only for product. But my question is related to I have 3 questions, and I'm sure I'll use only one. So how much money do you need to build that, and when this business will be profitable?
Okay, so in terms of our team and roadmap, we already discussed this last time. So that's why the main focus was on the product of you understanding the product better, because on our previous
last time was similar, was 90% product and 10% business.
Okay, so in terms of a roadmap, and we already have the product live, so the aggregation protocol is live. The only here now you can see the actual features listed on the roadmap. So the aggregation protocol is live. Our gas pump, which is another feature, is also live, and the rest are listed here above. In terms of funds raised, we have already had the pre-seed funding, from which we have succeeded to develop the platform in this stage. But in the very near future, we will have to raise another round of, in terms of timing, we have two phases here, the pre-listing and the post-listing. For the pre-listing, in terms of financial forecasts, we can be self-sustained starting month 3 with a budget with a total budget for the next 6 months of around 250,000. So we can become self-sustained from the fees we receive from directly from our users, starting from month 3 on our forecasts.
20 seconds left of the Q&A session. Anybody else?
Why the DAO? Why do you want to build this decentralized organization?
Why? Sorry, we couldn't catch the first part of the question.
Why do you need a DAO?
First of all, because it's the main purpose of why we are doing and using blockchain ecosystem, first of all, and then because in terms of governance, we want to pass the control in terms of nodes, in terms of focusing, in terms of prioritizing the features and the token and chain pairs to our users, and not focus only on a centralized approach, which is also very important from a security perspective as well.
Thank you so much, Robert, for your presentation.
Thank you.
Up next, we have Claudiu Buda presenting Genius Assets. He will be joining us online. Okay, we will wait just 1 minute for the jury to be able to vote, and then the next one will be presented.
Hello, everyone. I hope you can hear me.
Yes, Claudiu, we can hear you.
Oh, perfectly. Also, my screen.
Whenever you are ready, you have 7 minutes. I will let you know when you have 1 minute left.
Okay, you can see my screen as well?
Yes.
I share. Okay, perfectly. So, I'm honored to be again on the same constellation like last time. My name is Claudiu Buda, and I'm the founder of Genius Assets. So to make it very short and simple, 2.5 years ago, I started to think about it to connect. Can you put you on mute, please? Hello. Okay, doesn't matter. I go forward. 2.5 years ago, I started to think about it, how which way we can connect the real assets in the world, the hard assets, with the crypto, and there are a lot of ways, and I think we find a right way for that. So because actually the hard asset is the biggest asset in the world, like real estate and company shares and so on. And I think we did in the last 2.5 years a good work to be able in the next couple of weeks and months to go forward in a very strong direction. So we build up an interface for our users to be able to interact with the protocol what we're creating in the back. And in the interface, you can find it on geniusassets.com. We have actually right in that moment we have two products. One is the main token, the IUX token is a utility token, and also the Genius pools. And in the second part of the year, we will launch in also the NFT collection in the real world NFTs. So, and the main idea is that people can interact with a utility token and with a stable coin to create amazing rewards and to use it in real life for using our ecosystem. So because we are a liquidity mining platform in the end, and with the liquidity what we raised on the platform, we buy the hard assets, and we give it for our community. Of course, you can use it in a way if it's with the token or if it is in future with the NFT, and of course for fiat money as well, like usually in every booking website what we know, booking.com or Airbnb and so on. So we launched already our first pool. It's live more than 4 weeks, I think. And we raised already more than 500,000 with the first pool. The first pool have a liquidity necessity of 3.5 million USDT. And then we are able to buy the first property, and that property is in Austria, in the city Graz, it's called. And the owner of the property is the company Aventa, and Aventa it's a stock market listed company in Austria, and we have with that company agreement, and we in future we will buy more and more properties from them. So actually we our community is over 7,000 members. We have more than 4,000 holders on our token. In the last month we grow with 1,000 holders, so actually it's not bad, and I hope it will be much faster in future. And in I think in the end of July, latest beginning of August, we will launch also another liquidity pool for a property in Dubai. And also in July we have planned to list our token on the third exchange, and we will also listing the liquidity pools on third-party providers like exchanges. And in September, October, we will also starting an amazing marketing campaign, because I was in the last couple of days in more countries, and I have some very good connections there, and we will rock it. I have here a short video for you if you want to enjoy it, and after on, I'm already finished.
You ever wondered, what is a genius? The definition of genius is taking the complex and making
it simple. Welcome to Genius Assets Marketplace, a blockchain-based platform for liquidity mining, backed by its own currency known as IUX Genius Token, a token that can be used for facilitating practical future transactions within the Genius ecosystem. Now you can participate in various Genius pools to explore the real decentralized finance. Dive into the Genius Pools program and start creating your passive rewards while forgetting about impermanent losses and hassle with classic pools and farming programs. Genius Pools offer limitless growth possibilities with expansion on various fields, where the total real value locked of IUX token is building the Genius ecosystem. by making it stronger as the value could increase. By using the native token IUX and its matching pair stablecoin, the Genius pools generate rewards in IUX token that you can use in a large variety of purposes. How do Genius pools work? Simply choose your Genius pool, target your APR, and enjoy the benefits granted in IUX token as soon as the locking period of rewards is over. For the future, we are considering the idea of using the IUX as means for buying real-world assets like properties, products, or even pay rent for your apartment in a dreamed location from the Genius Assets Marketplace. Be part of a revolutionary concept that offers attractive rewards directly to your wallet. Be present. Join now. genius-assets.com.
So, and we did also in the last couple of months and last year, actually, we did some events in Dubai, Abu Dhabi, and in Istanbul. In Istanbul was the token generation event, and this was exactly, yeah.
Claudio, can you hear me? You have 20 seconds left of your presentation.
Okay, I'm already finished.
Okay, thank you so much. Now it's time for the Q&A session with the jury.
Sure.
Claudio, I have a question regarding the legal framework. This is a classic crowdfunding methodology if you are trying to sell any hard assets on the platform. Do you have any license for that?
We don't sell the hard assets on the platform.
But you said the coins can be used to buy real assets.
Yeah, but it's a classic sell. It's a classic sell. It's not a participation or fractional ownership. Like I am like the owner, I can decide which currency I approve for myself. I can use it euro, I can use dollar, I can use dirham, I can use Bitcoin, I can use Ethereum, and I can use IUX.
So how do you pitch that without having a memorandum or under the regulation of crowdfunding? How do you pitch? How do you scale? Maybe an apartment could work with 100 friends or whatever, but usually you need to pitch the market with a memorandum and with, I don't know, pitching the accredited investors.
Actually, the participants who are enjoying the liquidity pool, they are not shareholders of the property. Okay, so actually they get only rewards of the pool, and behind the pool there are the hard assets, but continue to produce income for the ecosystem.
So they are owners of the SPV that owns the asset.
No.
So who's owning the asset?
Genius.
Okay, so that's technically a loan for the company, and they receive like an interest for their loan as a liquidity pool.
Something like that.
Okay, thanks.
We have one more question here.
Of course.
Do you hear me?
Yes.
I have three specific small questions. One, you were saying that your solution is powered by Polygon. Can you detail how is it powered by Polygon?
I don't say that, but probably you saw it on the website because our token is on the Polygon chain, and we also have a partnership with Polygon.
What sort of partnership?
What do you mean?
I mean partnership.
I cannot hear you very well.
Partnership meaning that you have a sort of a collaboration with Polygon, and I was interested to know how you are using the Polygon chain for your services.
So actually, all our infrastructure or the token, the utility token, and also the pools are on the blockchain of Polygon.
Your time is up. Only if you want to add something very shortly, please.
Okay.
But in case you have more questions,
No, the time is up. So now we're going to wait for 1 or 2 minutes for the members of the jury to vote, and then we'll move on. Up next, presenting is Aline Luca from Infineo. Aline, please, when you're going to answer the questions from the jury, look in that camera.
Okay, great. Hi, good afternoon. My name is Alan, and I'm very happy. I'm very happy to be here and to have the chance to present Infineo. It's a project on which we worked for more than 2 years. Some of them already know it, others will find out now. So what is Infineo? Infineo is basically a very simple, fast, and secure bridge between crypto and fiat. Infineo is at the base a fintech app. We all know the problems in the crypto space. Many of them don't understand crypto. Some of them have problems creating a wallet. And the biggest problem is actually the trust, because we all know the scams, problems, and etc. What was in the crypto space until now. So we built Infineo. We are close to launch the MVP in just a few months. We propose a three keys to crypto. So basically, we have built everything from scratch. We own all.
Sorry to interrupt, guys, but the volume is very low. We cannot hear practically anything.
Yeah, we can't hear anything.
I'll try to speak louder. Is it better now?
No, it's not you. It's the microphone.
Hold my seconds. Is it better?
Great.
Yeah, okay, great. So, coming back. This is our solution. This is our fintech app. 3 clicks to crypto and back to 3 clicks to crypto and back to fiat. So we offer swap, investment, stake, blockchain transactions, and instant user-to-user transactions. The solution is, like I said, Infineo. It's a fully built from scratch app. It's a fintech. We own a full electronic money institution license. We bought a company last year in Lithuania. We have a direct connection with National Bank of Lithuania. So it means that we are way safer than a regular bank. I'm saying this because we have our own AML, our own KYC, all the services that a bank can provide, but integrated into the blockchain. It means also that we offer own IBAN accounts for our customers. So when someone is trying to use or someone is using crypto, he only needs to do the KYC one time before he enrolls in the platform. This is the crypto ecosystem. We are fully MiCA compliant. We have also other licenses for crypto. We have blockchain forensics. We know everything what is happening, because actually our goal is to provide a very safe environment for people to trade. There are people trying to do nasty things, but they are not welcomed. We have blockchain forensics. We can operate across Europe in the beginning. I'm not good in timing, so I'll try to keep it up. Opportunity, why now? Like I said, MiCA is in place. It will be even more frustrating for actual or many of the projects to follow the regulations. And this also means that the trust in crypto will increase. So adoption that we all wanted and we were all expecting, it will happen step by step very, very soon. We have an extended research of 16 months. We began the research over the market last year in February. We have defined 3 user personas. We will focus only on 2 of them because those user personas are the most relevant for us as a business in the beginning. Right now, as we speak, we are testing the MVP. We have 720 active testers. We have more than 6,000 people in our community. We have a waiting list of 5,000 people. They enrolled in getting the app before the public launch, which will be in November. We aim to reach 3 million users by 2026. And how we're going to do this? From the total market pool of 70 million customers that are using crypto in Europe, we aim for a number of 4%. And this is the competitive landscape. We go back there. our main goal is in crypto. So we are a crypto based company, but our team and myself and everyone involved in the project, we all have experience in blockchain and crypto. And we know our customers and the needs and actual problems, the real problems that are in the market better than others. This is why, again, I'm saying, because I'm very proud of it, we build everything from scratch. Those are some insights from our research that we have done until now. We have more than 6,000 design screen iterations. We have 8 countries in Europe where we have done surveys. We kind of position ourselves as Apple of fintechs. It might sound a bit, I don't know, weird, but this is the approach that we want to have, because I am very sure, and all the research we have done, and everyone believes that when you introduce a nice project, a good interface, a very easy to use interface, it's always good for the customers, and it's easier for them to manage. This is our business model. We make money from subscriptions. There will be 4 types of subscriptions. We make money from transaction fees. We make money from card fees because we have MasterCard debit cards already integrated in the app. So it means users can pay with crypto anywhere in the world or with fiat. It's up to them to decide this. And from exchange fees. Okay, thank you. Go-to-market. This is a go-to-market strategy from August until November, when we will have the public launch. Let's catch up the minute. This is the tokenomics that can be also seen into our website. This is the roadmap where we are at this point, and we have actually in our P&L the predictions until 2025. I can only say that we will have IPO in 2030. That's my personal goal. We try to offer everything in one place. This is your financial ID, and this is how we see it, and this we think that adoption of crypto will be embraced. This is the team, extended team, can be also seen into our website. And that's it. That's it. Thank you for time. I hope I'm in time. Thank you. Yes.
You mentioned that you provide staking services. What is your staking business model, considering the latest market noise that we have seen in the past 12 months?
Yes, that's correct. For the staking, we'll base more on it's like an investment pool that will be. So actually, we'll have 2 types of investment pools. One is the DeFi lending, buy now, pay later. And the other one will be the investment that will be managed by us. And on the staking, we have partnered up already with some providers. I'm not allowed to give the names.
Interesting presentation. Why do you need your token?
The token?
Yeah, what's the purpose of the token in the whole?
90% of the tokens in the market are useless. I can say ours is not useless. In a way, it might be, but we will offer way better fees. We will offer way lower discounts because we have a crypto exchange built into the app. We can use it. Everyone is aware of it. How if you stake it, of course, you pay lower fees. And it's interesting the fact that we will offer white label solutions in the near future. And who is trying to build a business from scratch, they don't need to pay us, but instead they will need to buy a certain number of tokens to stake it, and we will offer a turnkey solution as a fintech. Because we worked for 2 years and it's not ready yet, and they will avoid the same mistakes and the difficulties and the burn rates we had. So we try to increase the adoption.
And my last question, how do you segregate assets?
The assets?
Yeah.
The assets are being held by national bank. If we talk about fiat, if we talk about crypto, we have integrated with integration with Fireblocks. Each user control its own assets. You can connect to any external wallet in the app if you want. So if 10 people or 1,000 people will withdraw their money tomorrow, we don't go bankrupt because we don't trade people's money. We make money from different ways.
Hello, Aline. Nice to meet you again.
Nice to meet you.
What happened actually with the digital name, and what happened? Why did it take so long for you to build the app? We met like 2 years ago, I think, and we already have seen a demo back then. What took you so long? What happened?
So about digital name, we have the company. It's the same. It's Digital Labs. We have actually 5 companies, but we have begun doing the market research, and it turned out that it was a ugly name. No one was okay with it. So we have done 3 months research over the name and over the branding. We worked with Heraldist, and we came up with Infinio, which sounds very good in many languages. I don't know in Japanese, but most of the country sounds very well. And why it took so long with the development? Like I said, we have built everything from scratch. In the beginning, I was thinking that maybe, okay, we take a white label, we adapt it, in 4 months we go live. But after many hours of making research and calculations, we turn up that you cannot scale it. So you always rely on a third-party service, on a third-party provider. It's better to do it now on the hard way, but later on you can scale it very easy than having, I don't know, 5,000 customers or 5 million customers. You cannot reach 5 million customers with a white label solution. But let's say 100K customers, and then you need to change it. You lose at least 70% of them. And when someone is having a problem, you also have a problem. It's like you sell something on Facebook. If Facebook is down for 6 hours, you are also down for 6 hours. Thank you.
What is your current burn rate and your runway as of today?
Oh, the last one. Oh, burn rate is huge because we are in development. We invested more than 3.5 million euros in the business. We have a burn rate of like 180,000 euros a month. We are now in fundraising actually. We have a pool opened for 6 million. We have 4 million covered, and we still have open 2 million. That is in crypto or equity.
Because your time is
So
up.
your annual burn rate before going to market is at around 2 million euros, right?
That's correct.
Thank you so much for the presentation.
Thank you.
And now we will wait. Let's wait for the jury to vote, and we'll be back.
Stânguța aia roșie ca să te prinde bine, că altfel trebuie să schimbe mereu cablul.
Up next, we have Dragos Christache from HD Tech Labs. Welcome, Dragos. And please be careful that when you have 1 minute left, the timer will be there on the screen.
Hello, my name is Dragos Christache, and I'm the CTO of HD Tech Labs. And today I'll present to you our new blockchain engine, Chain CR7. I think so. The momentum behind blockchain technology continues to surge, yet the rate of real-world implementation lags significantly behind. The reasons for this are multifaceted. First of all, the uncertainty about both the time and the cost of implementing blockchain within an enterprise makes it hard for companies to commit. The complexity of the technology and the lack of blockchain specialists contribute to a prevalent fear of going to live. Misconceptions about blockchain and questions around blockchain performance, such as the speed issues, or who will provide ongoing maintenance in a live environment, or how the benefits of blockchain compares to the existing technologies, makes it hard for companies to enter in this domain. As the benefits of blockchain become apparent, companies are poised to leap in the era of Web3, provided certain criteria are met. And the desire for an open source, enterprise-grade blockchain engine that can be deployed swiftly. A blockchain engine with a clear and intuitive architecture that can be easy, maintained, and debugged. the need for a high-speed transaction engine that can be capable to support the diverse requirements of all institutions, including those within the financial sector. And the last, but not the least, a call for supporting materials, including comprehensive documentation, practical examples, and CDKs. Chain CR7 is meticulously crafted to address the key challenges in the business landscape. It provides secure data exchange even in among enterprise consortiums. It provides also robust data security even in zero trust environments. It fosters system interoperability, thus assuring integration of diverse systems. And it safeguards historical sensitive data, assuring its protection. From the tech perspective, our product comes with an array of powerful features designed to enhance performance and flexibility. It is built upon Golang engine, incorporating the key elements from the leading chains such as Tendermint and Ethereum. Kickstarting a node is a breeze with just one executable file and one straightforward configuration file. The easy network deployment is assured by using virtual containers. Our engine delivers quite an impressive speed. In a test environment, it can reach at least 2,500 transactions per second. It also provides Web3.js compatible APIs, ensuring seamless integration. It offers multiple database storage options, including both SQL, NoSQL, and in-memory storage. Optionally, it offers real-time debugging of chain data suitable for BI tools. It allows custom payload formats such as JSON or XML, being able to include such as banking formats, file formats, SEPA or SWIFT. And it incorporates off-chain security controls at the owner's discretion. Our business model is focused on the core chain CR7 engine, which will be offered free of charge, provided as an open source distribution. The revenue will be generated from a range of additional tools designed to enhance operation and data manipulation. This includes business intelligence tools, data monitoring tools, trackers, explorers, and consultation packages for implementation and ongoing support. Commercial packages will be further distributed to generate annual recurring revenue. This will be done via an extensive network of private sellers and system integrators. In the third quarter of this year, the initial distribution release will be provided to our exclusive private customers. In the quarter 4, our official website, completed with comprehensive documentation, will be launched. Along with the website, we'll be opening up a public sandbox for real-time testing accessible to everyone. Development of partnership programs, commercial packages, and training materials for our partners will be finalized. And after we'll check all of these milestones, we will celebrate with the official launching party. Who are we? Hash the Tech Lab's mission is to pioneer innovative tech products and research, implementing advanced technologies in enterprise solutions. Our vision is to become Romania's leading research lab, promoting high-tech adoption of local innovations and fostering university engagement in tech research projects for product development. Our backlog is composed from 2 new blockchain engines, Chain LM10, which is a bespoke engine designed for enterprises, fostering on safeguarding files and facilitating secure document exchange, and Chain LI8, a specialized blockchain engine dedicated to bolstering the security of enterprise machine learning model executions, thus guaranteeing an ethical use of artificial intelligence. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And now it's time for the Q&A with the jury. When you receive a question online, please answer looking at that camera.
Okay.
Any questions from the jury? Yes, go ahead.
What is your total addressable market, and if you consider starting with sort of a target in the market? Because it seems that it's quite a broad market that you're trying to cover. Have you thought of prioritizing the market? And the second quick question, I've seen your vision, and how is your vision helping you to win market share?
First of all, we'll focus on our current customers, and with the product deployed and with the go-to-market phase, I think then we'll think about how to reach a broader, to find an approach to enter the market with a larger view, in a larger view. And about our vision, I think it's approximately the same answer. After we go to market, we can analyze the situation of our product, and we'll see how to move forward to fit our wishes.
Hi. How certain are you that you're not going to have any problems using the Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi trademarks? And also, what is LI8? Because I couldn't figure that well.
It's if you don't figure it out, it means it's not a problem to use it.
that one, yeah, for sure. But the first ones, the first one for sure, I think it's going to be a problem. Did you check that?
I don't think Cristiano Ronaldo knows anything about blockchain, and maybe we can work together. We'll play football, and maybe he will use our product.
I think Elrond thought the same, but when you became so big, it might be a problem, you know?
It's better to arrive there, and then we'll put this question.
Okay. What is LI8?
LI8 is our colleague Laura Iftemi. She also plays football and at the same level.
So the LM10 solution is for B2B, understood correctly?
Yes, it's for document exchanges. It's not necessarily B2B, because if you want to secure some documents and store it on blockchain, you can use it too.
You have clients onboarded or on waiting list?
For the 2 new products or on our current product?
On the current product.
On the current product, yes, we have 2 customers.
2 customers?
Yes.
So you have revenue already?
Not yet, but when we'll finish, yes. It's a problem of some weeks, month, until it is ready.
What about community? You have a community?
No, not yet.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Dragos.
Thank you too.
And now let's give the jury a couple of minutes to vote.
Can we switch between the cursed land, Marius Rakasan, and with Oval, because they're going to miss a flight, and I would like them to pitch first in order to still compete?
Yes, we can switch, no problem for me.
Cristi Lenta, are you on?
Jonas, one question. If we switch that, how can we rate the next one that is cursed land? We just skip that.
We will note Oval on the cursed land page and cursed land on the Oval page.
Okay.
So we will just switch the votings.
So hi guys, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. You have 7 minutes for your pitch.
I just shared my screen. You can see my screen, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So apologize for any noise. I'm in the airport. We had to do what we have to do. So I want to start by saying that we need to wake up a bit. As the blockchain, will never have wide adoption and mass market adoption if we keep using the word. And that's why today I will pitch in a different way. You will not hear the word blockchain, and you will only see the advantage of the customer. And so let's begin. At Oval, we build a ticketing engine, and this engine, we believe, is the engine of the future. And we love live events. And when I say we, I mean all of us, not only the team at Oval, but we as the fans. And everyone knows from the fans that this is 100 times better than this. And also, we know that at the core of live events, we have the performance and the fans, but there is a third entity which connects them, and that is ticketing. But the problem is that everyone hates ticketing, everyone in live entertainment, and also the fans. But why do they? Well, everything goes back to being a walled garden, and let me explain you why. Ticketing operates on a 40-year-old model. Let me show you. You should pay attention here because it's extremely important into how ticketing works. Ticketing is about the ticket inventory. This multitude of tickets needs to be priced, distributed, fulfillment, and then you have also access control. And theoretically, this is how it should work, right? An organization or an event organizer, they have an event and they own this ticket inventory, and then they price it, they distribute it, and so on. Makes sense, right? Well, this is not how the market operates right now. This is how the market looks right. You have the legacy ticketing vendors, and they build a walled garden for this ticket inventory, and then the organizations have no control over it. They cannot innovate, and they have no power. So in a market which is very competitive, live entertainment, you as an org right now, as an event organizer, you're not competing only against other organizers. You are competing against other forms of entertainment, like streaming, like Netflix, Disney, and so on and so forth. So you have creative ideas, right, that you want to enhance your business and your brand. Can you integrate them? Well, no, it's absolutely impossible right now because legacy vendors don't allow you to integrate third parties. So you have no pricing power, no control over your inventory, and you cannot innovate. So your business is literally dying. And we're in contact with many organizations who are big names in the industry, sports, mainly in sports, that you know of, and they agree. The solution is inventory ownership, of course. And this is what we build. An organizer with Oval will manage their inventory using our ticketing engines. And then they can integrate any third-party vendor that they desire. And they can distribute, they can price it and fulfill it any way they want. It's not up to Oval, it's up to the organizer. And if a new third-party vendor comes up with a crazy idea that you can interact with the fans inside the event based on the ticket category, they can implement it. But nowadays, it's not possible. So we are a B2B API infrastructure company. And our mission is to be the backbone of live entertainment. The backbone meaning that we only build infrastructure and we connect it all with the ecosystem of live entertainment. A very important question is, why now? Well, organizations are changing their behavior. The market has become so complex that they demand control back. They looked at other industries and they realized how much money they leave on the table. There are a lot of government regulations. There are a lot of government regulations globally which are helping us right now. Last week in the States, 40 out of 40 senators ruled to break up Ticketmasters. And there is a lot of tech innovation, especially in the blockchain space, because we have to remember ticketing is a volume business. Unless you can sell millions and millions of tickets, you're toast. So historically, you could say that this is a crowded market. So let's look at how we're cracking it. Well, first, we have already early revenue. And we are drafting right now a contract that would put us at 500,000 tickets a year and 150K revenue. But this is not all. We have a very strong pipeline with big organizations who sell in total more than 8 million tickets a year. And they're very excited about what we built. We're going to pitch them next week, and then we're going to take it from there. The team, well, we're two crazy founders. Joachim, he was in charge of 20 million tickets a year. And he also worked for the NBA in ticketing, of course. Myself, I published at MIT researching AI, and I architected our entire infrastructure to date. We're backed by Growth Zone Ventures. They have 15 years of experience in sports. They work with FC Bayern München, Wolfsburg, Manchester City, the German Football Federation, and many others. And soon, we will be backed by a board member at South by Southwest.
Christy,
well, what
you
we
have
need.
40 seconds left.
Yes?
40 seconds left of your presentation.
Sure, thank you. Okay, what we need? Well, we have the need for speed. We are in a fortunate spot where we have a strong network in the industry and a strong know-how about ticketing and about technology. But we need to multiply our forces. And that's why we're raising right now 650K as a force multiplier for the next 12 months to reach 300K ARR with 3 notable clients. I'm Christian, and at Oval we build the ticketing engine of the future. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Christy. Very beautiful presentation. And now it's time for the Q&A session with the members of the jury. You have 3 minutes.
I have one question. Ticketing fraud is a very serious issue in the industry right now. And I was wondering, since you plan on delivering a ticketing software, do you have a method for handling ticketing fraud, such as resellers and stuff like that?
Yes. So ticketing fraud is a problem for less than 0.5% of the events. It's a very niche problem for megastars, like Taylor Swift. That's why it makes the news. This being said, we need to cater also for a flourishing secondary market. And in our case, our tickets are digital first. And when you trade a ticket, you call an API. And we already have implemented ticket behavior, meaning that when you trade it and call the API, we make checks if this is suitable for the ticket behavior. So yes, this is the solution for it.
Thank you.
Go ahead. Yes.
Interesting presentation. What's the difference between you and so many, digital tickets providers that have been, popping up? At least 2 that I know in Romania and 1 in Bulgaria. They all use blockchain. They integrate with various, third-party providers. What's the big difference that your disruption to say so?
So the disruption is, if you look at this slide, every vendor that comes up right now and has come in the last 40 years is using this same model, where they offer a fully fledged product, a full service product, where they do services and the technology infrastructure, and they cannot operate and integrate with third-party providers. That's why they fail. My co-founder, has been approached by tens of these kind of startups, and they all fail. I also know for sure the names that you referred to, at least one. So the difference is that organizations with Oval, they will just manage the inventory any way that they see fit. And we don't provide services on top.
You have 20 seconds left if there's any short question from the jury.
What about legal compliance?
What about, sorry?
What about legal compliance? Do you have like a license?
Right now, yes, that's not a problem right now. We don't have, when it comes to legal, most of our not problems, but focus is on cybersecurity, actually. So not legal, but security of data of the organizers and of the fans. There is not much legal compliance needed in our case.
Thank you, Christy.
Okay, thank you guys. I hope the audio was good as I'm in the airport, but enjoyed speaking with you, and thank you for switching and allowing me to speak. Have a nice day, guys.
Of course, have a safe flight. Thank you.
Thank you.
After the jury votes, up next, we'll have Marius Drena from Hodls.
So we basically voted for oval at the cursed land page, okay? And we're going to vote on the oval page for the cursed land when it's going to be its turn.
When you're ready, you can start.
Okay. Do you hear me well?
Yes.
All right. Okay. Thanks for the intro, first of all. Hi, everyone. I'm Marius, co-founder and CEO of Hodls. I've been involved in the IT industry for the past 8 years, and since past 3 years, I focus with my development company in building in the Web3 space. By doing so, and also investing into different cryptocurrencies and NFTs, we started to struggle managing and monitoring all these assets as they are spread across too many places. What we did initially was using an Excel file in order to solve our problem, which obviously it didn't work out so well. Next, we tried different available applications in the market, but here we noticed problems that can be solved and solutions that can be improved, such as the lack of support for NFTs or poor user experience. Also, data syncing was slow, or you had to manually input all your data. And most of the applications focused on building around centralized sources of data, and those building around decentralized sources of data focused on a single blockchain. And the list can continue. This is the point where we decided that we want to build our own application based on 3 main pillars: monitoring, capitalizing, and community. I guess at some point, some of you struggled managing and monitoring your assets. In Hodls, we aggregate all this in an automatic way in a single view to make it easy for you to monitor them. Besides the fact that monitoring sometimes can be complicated or difficult, maybe you forgot to stake your tokens or to stake your NFTs or to claim a reward. That's why we built a suggestion engine that matches your actual holdings with market opportunities and actions that can be taken on behalf of these assets you hold. The last but not the least is the community pillar. As we all know, all Web3 projects and businesses have a community behind that support them. That's why we are developing a set of functionalities that will allow the members of such communities to communicate easier and also stay connected based on their Web3 interests. What we did next was discussing to members in such communities in order to get as many insights as possible to validate our idea. So last year, in the last quarter, we already started to build our core application after we validated the concept. And early this year, we already had our first releases of web app, mobile app, and website. We also launched an alpha program. And by the end of the first quarter this year, we reached our first 1.5K users. In the next quarter, we focused on getting as much feedback from our users and implementing it, as well as building around the second and the third pillar, capitalizing and community. Right now, from a business perspective, we focused on building partnerships with other businesses and projects in the Web3 space. as well as focusing on user acquisition, and we started to search for funding for our company. Right now, we have more than 5K users, almost 6,000 right now. And by the end of this year, we aim to reach our first 100K, have at least 40 partnerships in the Web3 space, and also raise funds for our company. So far, the whole project has been self-funded by the development company I co-own. And the project team size, the Hodlist team size, has 14 members, including the funding, the founders, and the management team. We try to keep the user experience as easy as possible. So in order to use Hodls, you need to follow 3 simple steps. First, register using one of our available methods, then create a portfolio and add a connector. A connector can either be a centralized exchange account, such as a Binance account, or an Ethereum or Multiverse wallet, or any other blockchain. After you added your first connector, the system will aggregate all your assets in a single view in an automatic way, and will start matching with actual market opportunity and suggest you how to use these assets in order to profit from them. Right now, we are available on App Store, Google Play, and web. And if you need more information, you can always visit our website at hodls.com. How much will cost our users to use the app? It's free. All the functionalities that we are building around our vision, the 3 main pillars, will always be free for our users. Our income will be generated by helping other Web3 businesses to promote their products and services to our users, based on our built-in matching engine that we developed. So basically, we have a different set of KPIs, such as investment behavior, holdings information, blockchain usage behavior. And based on these KPIs, we are matching our users with the project needs to promote themselves. As I mentioned earlier, we built some partnerships in the Web3 space, and here we have 2 main categories: media, community, and of course, technology partners. This was Marius from Hodls. Thank you very much for your attention. I'm looking forward to answer all your questions about what we are building. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Marius. And now your Q&A session starts.
Hi, Marius. I'm not sure I understood correctly, but will we be able to actually access the assets on your app or just monitor it?
Just monitoring. We are not holding any assets. And actually, I can answer probably your next question regarding the security. We are not storing any private keys, and the API keys that we are collecting from exchanges, for example, are read-only access. Okay.
And so, like, your main competitors would be products like Zerion, Zaprify,
CoinStats.
Yeah. Okay. And what do you have on them?
What do I?
What do you have? What do you have on them? What's better at your product than they have?
Okay. So first of all, the user experience. We tried all of them, or most of them, let's say. The user experience, it's not so good because it's very polluted with not useless information, but information that must not be there in the first site. Secondly, we are chain agnostic, so we integrate both decentralized, centralized sources from multiple sources of data. Third would be the NFT support, because here I can tell you one of our competitors would be Floor.com, for example, but they integrate EVM-based or even just Ethereum right now. And we have from Hedera, Multiverse, many blockchains. This would be, let's say, 3 points, but there are many differences that we actually worked on.
Any more questions from the members of the jury?
Maybe a quick one from my side, if you can hear me. Could you maybe build a little bit more on the business model? Did I pick it up correctly that it's sort of royalty from other Web3 businesses that you will connect and promote to your users, and it's completely free for users? Did I get it right?
Exactly, yeah.
Do you have any projections into how are you going to manage this dual scheme, building user base as well as building your connections with businesses to kind of be relevant and be able to sustain the business model?
Yeah, so far, because we are very early, basically we started last year, in the last quarter, so we don't have an actual projection for this, that's the truth. But what we are going to focus, or actually we already started doing this, is on the user acquisition. And the user acquisition, for example, can be done by doing partnerships with other communities or projects. And also marketing, advertising on Web3, let's say social media like Twitter. And on acquisition for businesses, first of all, we want to have a user base, to have something to give to those businesses that come to us. That's our plan.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, Marius.
Thanks. No more questions?
No more time.
Oh,
The last
Okay,
one, short
one
one
short
for
question.
the crypto Twitter people. When token?
No token. Okay, good sign or bad sign? Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's just wait for a couple of minutes for the jury to vote, and then I'll introduce the next startup. Up next, joining us online is Alex Arghirescu from Xify. Alex, whenever you're ready, can you hear us?
Sure, thanks for having me. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Perfect, let's get things started. So, I'm Alex, I'm the CMO over at xfi.com. In the next couple of minutes, I will have the pleasure to walk you through and introduce you to who we are, what we're building, and how we plan on impacting the industry. So at XFI, we are really focused on building a Generation 3.0 exchange. What that essentially means for us is creating an ecosystem that successfully bridges the technological and the financial revolution with the end users in the most humanly way possible. And the way we are achieving this is by developing and having powerful products that are really easy to use, lightning fast, secure, most importantly, built from the ground up with user needs in mind. So the user is at the core of everything that we have developed, and closely working with governmental agencies and regulators to make sure that we are fully compliant and audited at all times. In terms of the team, we are currently 100 plus people spread across 3 continents. I love working with you guys. Most importantly, we are self-funded from day one, so we haven't raised a single penny up to date. I will give you a brief overview of how the ecosystem looks like today and the different products that we have available. I'll start with the fact that we are the largest buy crypto platform in the world by the number of partners we have integrated, the coverage that we have in more than 180 countries, enabling people in those countries to buy more than 150 cryptos directly through us using a multitude of payment methods, and of course, more than 60 fiat currencies. We are going to make this a B2B service as well for any project that might require on-ramping capabilities. We will be the single point of contact between that project and all those partners so they can leverage quickly everything that we've built. In terms of gamification, that deeply sits at our go-to-market strategy and acquisition strategies. I will deep dive into it in the next couple of minutes. In terms of trading tools that we are offering, currently we offer spot trading, zero fee conversions, swaps alongside our wallet infrastructure, where users can safely and securely store their assets, track their portfolios, performance, all that good stuff. Circling back to spot trading, we currently leverage our own liquidity plus industry-leading liquidity partners for the best-in-class trading experience. We offer more than 350 coins and 1,100 pairs. And two exciting releases coming up in the near future is our Trade Pro interface, which is basically a really versatile interface, highly customizable to serve the needs of any type of investor or trader. Every user can have multiple interfaces, they can be saved, and more importantly and fun, shared with other XP users as well. And futures trading coming to our platform as well. We think that data empowers people and XP empowers people. So we have built a research center, which is available for both users and visitors, so they can leverage all the intel there. We have partnered with industry-leading player Into the Block to develop this, and we offer on and off chain analytics and widgets for users to make informed decisions. And we have also built a news aggregator that's powered by AI. And we are basically aggregating the biggest news websites out there related to crypto. On our platform, users can conveniently filter and only follow the coins or the news around the coins that they are interested in. And most importantly, we use AI sentiment analysis to determine if the news are positive, neutral, negative, or more informed decision. Full suite of apps, we're available on iOS, Android web, and of course, the platform native token coming up later this year, which will be our utility token, fully integrated with the current products that we offer and the future developments and releases. This is how we look today in terms of stats. So starting off with users, 327,000 users, up from 9,000 users in March 2022. That's roughly 3,500% growth. You could see our average monthly user growth rate given the current market conditions. Spot offerings that I just covered, the average daily trading volume that we are seeing, combined app downloads across iOS and Android sitting at 259,000 downloads, and combined community size across all our social media channels and official groups, 220,000 users. This is where we plan on getting in the next 3 years, like onboarding 10 million users on XP and into crypto and empowering them. And we are not just dreamers, we are proud to work with industry-leading companies that help us stay at top of technology, compliance, and really leveraging and creating products that impact people. Visa, Binance, Solaris, Finalysis, MoonPay, I could go on and on, but really grateful to have them by our side. Ever since, you can see a timeline, ever since our inception and soft launch in 2021, with some of our biggest achievements up to the present moment, and also the future plans for the remainder of 2023, which is safe to say that the second half of this year is the most insane and action-packed period in existence. We'll have some major releases coming out, the token, the Trade Pro interface, of course, the public sale, the Launchpad, the Academy. I could go on and on, but I don't have enough time. In terms of go-to-market strategy, we have understood at XP that in order to gain value, you have to offer value. So we have created this gamification mechanism that I was talking about earlier, which is deeply integrated across our ecosystem. It's really important to note that we do not use and won't ever use the token as a reward mechanism. So that's why we created our own in-game economy, if you would like, or on-platform economy in the form of what we call XP points. And what you see here is us actually amplifying the traction that we are seeing from the rewards program and our gamified approach. Through media buying, we are official partners on all the major social media platforms. We are licensed to run crypto ads, both for us and others. Referral programs, the unique partnerships that we have and will do in the future, and of course the affiliate program. So basically, how does this reward program works? On XP,
Thank you,
every
Alex.
action counts.
Your time is up. Your time is up for the presentation. If you want, you can go into the 3 minutes reserved for the Q&A.
Yeah, sure. I will quickly explain you how the rewards program works. Every action counts that you do here, whether if you sign up, you bring somebody, you join our Discord group, you earn XP points. You can then head over to our reward center and spend those points to get free crypto and exclusive rewards. We then took that B2C concept and model and reinvented airdrops. We call them smart drops because our users have to complete a set of mandatory actions even before being able to participate in an airdrop. And that sort of gets them familiar with the partners and the projects that we partner up with. And this allows for great both-way community building where new projects can tap into our user base and gain traction. And we are successfully onboarding communities from those projects onto XP. The STEPS program is our pledge to enable every single human being on Earth with just a phone and an internet connection to join the crypto revolution. It's really easy. You get the app, you join the STEPS program, we track your steps, and we reward you with XP points for being active. And safe to say that in under 4 months, our community has walked more than 1 billion steps together. This is the acquisition cost that we're seeing for signing users up through leveraging the rewards program and everything that we explained. This is the business model briefly explained and all the different ways in which we are pulling in revenue. This is how we are planning to integrate the token across our ecosystem, all the way from token holder benefits to the exchange, the finance modules, the payment infrastructure, and the launchpad that will be available. And last but not least, really excited to share with you over 1.5 years of compliance and setting things up to announce our partnership with Visa and launching our crypto debit card across Europe this year as well. So that was my presentation. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Alex. You now have 45 seconds, maybe one question from the jury. Anybody has a question?
I have a question. I would have a question. I don't know if you hear me.
Yes, we can hear you.
Please.
Yeah, Alex, I mean, what you're doing comes directly into the line of all this regulatory wave, whether it's MiCA, DORA, travel rule, and all the others. Plus, if my understanding is correct, you're operating on a global basis. So did you, when making your business plan and cash flows for the coming years, did you budget the costs of complying with all of this, massive wave?
Yeah. We started with compliance first. So we put compliance above all else, even if it was trickier at times, because that meant finding different ways to implement different things to make sure that we stay compliant at all times. And the fact that I think it's 2 or 3 months ago that we successfully finished the 1.5-year due diligence with Visa and Solaris means that proves sort of how deep we care about being compliant and the kinds of systems we have implemented in the backend to make sure we are able to offer such kind of services.
Thank you.
Thank you, Alex, for the presentation.
My pleasure.
And now let's give the jury a couple of minutes to vote. Okay, up next we have Marius Răcășan from the Cursed Land. Marius, can you hear us? Can you hear us?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Whenever you're ready.
I'm ready. Hello, everyone. My name is Marius Răcășan, and I am the founder of Popu Games. I will continue my presentation in Romanian. For those who don't understand Romanian language, I will add the translation on the screen. Thank you. Bună ziua, numele meu este Marius Răcășan și sunt fondatorul Popu Games. Popu Games este un studio de dezvoltare software cu sediu în Franța, în care eu împreună cu echipa mea dezvoltăm jocuri și aplicații atât pentru compania noastră, cât și pentru alte companii. Echipa mea este formată din 6 membri pasionați de jocuri video și tehnologie. Noi ne mândrim cu colegul nostru Nizar, care este doctor în inteligență artificială. Nizar a fost profesorul meu de informatică în Franța, iar astăzi este alături de mine în drumul meu către succes. Proiectul la care lucrăm acum se numește The Cursed Land. The Cursed Land este un joc MMORPG pentru telefoane mobile care îmbină perfect tehnologiile Web 2, Web 3 și inteligența artificială pentru a oferi jucătorilor o experiență unică. Jocul este gratuit, compania monetizând prin microtransacții și redevențe de pe tranzacțiile echipamentelor NFT. Proiectul nostru este incubat de Seed Captain și vreau să le mulțumesc pe această cale pentru efortul depus în dezvoltarea noastră. Înregistrarea în joc se face în Web 2, folosind o adresă e-mail și o parolă, iar trecerea la Web 3 se face prin asocierea portofelului cripto la contul jucătorului. Avantajele utilizării Web 3 în joc sunt obținerea de recompense în tokenul jocului, care este înregistrat pe blockchain Multiverse X și care este un token cu utilitate în joc, fiind folosit la majoritatea activităților, cum ar fi achiziția de echipamente NFT, îmbunătățirea echipamentului, achiziția de consumabile, creșterea calității NFT-urilor în vederea obținerii unor recompense mai mari și altele. Un alt avantaj este posibilitatea de a vinde echipamentul sau tokenii deținuți. Folosind inteligența artificială, creaturile din joc sunt capabile să învețe din experiența lor în lupta împotriva jucătorilor, pot comunica între ele și pot dezvolta strategii de luptă, oferind o experiență care nu a mai fost întâlnită de jucători până în prezent. Industria de jocuri video este foarte mare. Numărul de jucători la nivel global a depășit cifra de 3 miliarde. În anul 2021, jocurile video de pe mobil au generat încasări de peste 90 de miliarde de dolari, mai mult decât cele de pe consolă și de pe PC împreună. Jocul nostru a fost testat timp de 3 ani, timp în care a atins peste 100.000 de conturi înregistrate. Feedback-ul de la jucători este unul foarte bun. Aceștia au trimis peste 19.000 de recenzii, din care avem o medie de 4,9 stele din 5. Pe lângă aceste rezultate care au depășit așteptările noastre, jocul a generat venituri de peste 70.000 de dolari în perioada de testare, fapt care validează produsul nostru. Ținta noastră este obținerea unor parteneriate strategice și strângerea de fonduri prin intermediul unui ICO care să aducă la scalarea business-ului nostru. Lansarea jocului va avea loc în trimestrul al doilea din anul 2024 și avem ca țintă atragerea a peste 1 milion de jucători. Vă mulțumesc pentru atenție și pentru timpul acordat și vă invit să dezbatem subiecte pe tema proiectului sau a companiei. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Marius. Thank you. And now it's time for the Q&A with the jury. Any questions from the jury?
I'd have a question again. Marius, what makes your game special? Because I didn't get it from the presentation.
Yes, the differentiation on the market, it's about the implementation of all the new technologies like Web3, the artificial intelligence.
Yeah. Yes, of course.
Okay.
So we combine the MMORPG game on mobile devices with Web3 and artificial intelligence integrated.
Ask ahead.
Marius, chiar ai nevoie de un ICO? De ce ICO-ul e cea mai bună metodă pentru voi?
Am nevoie de un ICO pentru că avem nevoie de fonduri ca să dezvoltăm partea de Web3, integrare Web3 și inteligența artificială, cât și diferența pe care o mai avem de dezvoltat din joc. Jocul este dezvoltat deja 80% partea Web2 și am nevoie să aduc fonduri în companie ca să pot duce la final proiectul.
Și sunt atâtea fonduri de capital care investesc în industria de gaming. De ce trebuie să te duci spre ceea ce pare a fi un security, un security?
Da, noi colaborăm cu un cabinet de avocatură din Franța. Am făcut un studiu de fezabilitate pe proiectul nostru, iar tokenul pe care noi îl folosim nu se încadrează în categoria securities, fiind un token utilitar în interiorul jocului.
Tocmai tu ne-ai spus scopul pentru care ridicați tokenul. Mă rog, să nu intrăm în debate legal. E ok. Doar că vreau să spun că sunt metode mai simple în zona de gaming să ajungeți la performanța de a ridica fonduri fără să apelați la crowdfunding.
Da, eu am preferat să aleg opțiunea asta de strângere de fonduri prin ICO pentru a ține cât de mult de procentele pe care le dețin în companie, pe care le voi folosi în viitor ca să pot să atrag fonduri pentru dezvoltare ulterioară pentru versiunile de Windows și macOS ale jocului.
Mulțumim mult, Marius. Mulțumim.
Plăcere.
Once again, let's give the jury a couple of minutes to vote on the criteria. And then I'll introduce our last but not least startup. Up next, we have Alex Carbonariu presenting Banksters.
Hey everyone, my name is Alex, representing Banksters. I have a different type of presentation. I really hope it's gonna like it. Now I have to wait for the fine gentleman to play the video, and we can knock it out. Okay, so banksters, right? I'm gonna put this word out there, possibly the first trading game on Web 2 and Web 3. I don't know, maybe tomorrow one of you guys gonna steal the idea. But this game actually will take you on a specific crypto journey. I will give you a little bit more details on how this crypto journey works. But first, let me show you what the game is all about. Playing with real people and not against the market. We all know how that comes out, right? Strategize and use trading skills to win against others. Mine the in-game token currency and upgrade your mining rigs as you do it in the real scenario, in real life. Use the right avatar NFT and abilities to stay on top of other players. And winners get rewarded. Now I'm gonna show you the gameplay real quick. Top right corner, hard currency, soft currency. You can mine the in-game token or soft currency. Every NFT will have a specially designed room. This is pure done by our team. But I will show you more of this later on. We have these sections here, but I really want you guys to go and check the game right now. Different, I would say game rooms, right? Different numbers of players. Entry fee can be in the soft currency or hard currency, but nonetheless, as soon as you select it, you have to select your avatar or NFT in this case. Each NFT will have special abilities. You're gonna see CZ's effect, Elon Musk tweet, market squeeze, crazy stuff from the real world that we have analyzed, made a price algorithm, and infused into these specific abilities. Now, I'm gonna go straight into the game. By the way, the charts are 100% real, nothing fake. You can actually predict how the market will go in the next 5 minutes. Now here I'm selecting a couple of coins here and there, and then I will go straight into the game. Now guys, you're playing against real players, not against the market, not against AI. I know AI is cool, but not against AI or computers, bots, real people, real community, real game. Now, on the left, you're gonna see the avatars I'm playing against. The prices you're seeing at the moment are 100% real. 0.02% of the market fluctuation represents one bankster point. We have made an API together with the BNB chain team, and they help us with the pricing live data from Binance. And here are the abilities. For example, special over time, and of course swap. I'm gonna swap my position in BNB from long to short. I'm gonna replace a specific coin with another. Now, these abilities, as mentioned before, they can activate themselves at the end of the round, beginning of next round. It depends on the ability. But coming to these abilities once again, they don't only pump your token, your position. It's like they're real chess pieces. It's like a trading chess game. You need to know what other opponents are doing and how the market goes. Now, it seems that I landed myself on the second place, and now I'm trying to see what other players have done, and I'm trying to, use the correct abilities so I can, stay on top. Nonetheless, this is pretty much the game. I'm gonna go back. I can reconnect at any time. Now, I'm gonna go straight into the My Team section. This is where I have my own team of NFTs. I can level up, therefore the second token utility, the first one was entering the game, right? I can improve my active traits. I can have a better mining rig. I can do all kind of stuff. By the way, in 2 weeks, we will have also, normal people in the team, right? Now, only avatars, but we'll have normal people. I can check the avatar, what's going on with it, abilities they have gained, the points they have gained, the traits, and what it takes for me to level up to the next, stage of my avatar. Now, the mining, we have a unique cloud miner developed with Amazon Web Services. I can actually upgrade the miner as I do it in the real world. Exactly the same. And again, I need the token, I need the in-game token to do that. And we have a breeding system, mother, father, NFT, the baby will have both of its traits and skills, right? And the people will need the token to mint it and to sell it. Here is the leaderboard, real people, real players that are actively playing the game and are fighting for a prize, $1,500 each week to be more exact. We have gave away more than $30,000. Now, gentlemen and ladies, I would like to predict some of your questions. The first question is, how will Bankster make money? Entry fees, level ups, which require bar tokens, NFT minting, renting, exchange sales, and project listing, and community market making. This is where Banksters shines. Our aim is to list crypto projects. They will need to pay our bar tokens. And with the special APIs they're going to develop, the community, when they will enter these rounds, these invest rounds, these challenges, we will do an automatic swap between our token and that coin's token. Therefore, the community will become market making. This is a new thing. And the last but not least, advertisement, where you sign a contract with top 20 checks, they rented the slot for 1 year. So we have different cash flows coming in the project as we speak. Now, you guys like it so far? Do you have funds to make this happen? Yes, we do. We're a bootstrap project, Web2 product that is producing money. We already have in-game purchases with the cart. Our own community, English, German, Turkish, Romanian, plus we have a high commitment from gaming guilds and trading communities that really want to invest in our idea, in our project, and of course in our product. Now, when it comes to team, do have the right team to build this product and this, over 25 people working with the project, advisors such as Mr. Anthony Day and Michael Gager, the CEO of the Libertex Group. We have partners like Luna PR, BeingCrypto.com, AWS, Delta Games, BNB Chain, and Polygon. And by the way, they're real. And of course, we onboarded GameSpace and soon GG Nation, big gaming communities. And we have a dedicated team. We will need a little bit more help because why? We need the licenses in certain jurisdictions. Our aim is the US and Japan to go there. And hopefully we will make that happen. Now, do you think Banksters is just a game, ladies and gentlemen? Well, to be honest with you, the community said they have a feeling that Banksters is the next Wall Street Bets because they can influence the market in a Web2 environment, but it's quite possible they can influence into the Web3 environment. Therefore, this is the Wall Street Bets twist. I really hope you like the project. One thing I have to say, I am very proud of what we built with the team. We strongly feel that Banksters represents the new era of crypto projects, an era you don't need to storytell your product. We have came with the money, with the idea, with the product. We're testing as we speak, and then we're going to ask you for your money. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Alex. Beautiful pitch. And now it's time for the Q&A. Q&A, 3 minutes.
Hello, Alex. Nice project. I can see myself losing money with your project. Here I am.
Oh, sorry.
Don't worry. Are both those tokens real tokens or just in-game currency?
We have two kinds of tokens. The soft currency, which you can mine. This currency is more for the Web2 user. You can mine. It allows you to play the game for free. And then you'll have the hard currency, which is the bar tokens. You need it as an utility to level up, to go in the Web3 challenges, to mint. It has certain, let's say, general token utilities and side token utilities. But we have two tokens. One no value, one with value.
Okay, so playing the game will earn me some hard tokens?
It depends on which flow you want to get in. Are you a Web user, or Web2 user, or Web3 user?
I'm a Web3 user, so
but
I want to earn some of your tokens.
What I would recommend is to go on the Web2 part, try to trade and play with the soft currency in the in-game token, and then when you're ready, move yourself to Web3. And when you move yourself to Web3, you'll have to purchase those tokens.
I'm just arriving to my actual question.
Yeah.
What stops people from farming your hard token just to sell it and put pressure on the token's price?
Well, to be honest with you, this is a thing that many gaming, that's a good question. Many gaming projects struggle to keep their token price up, to keep the token stable. However, we have different utilities that keeps the player connected. We have the addictive part in our game. We tested it. So we strongly feel, yes, of course, they can take it out, sell it, and that's it. But in order to take it out, you need to have an NFT. You need to, they're going to be vested. So we want to control a little bit of this token exit from our ecosystem. But we have managed so far a good ecosystem that the player will stay there. And if he wants to get out, he will have to wait a little bit, and then he can sell it.
Cool presentation. In terms of risks, how near are you, Banksters, from a risk of gambling activity?
That is a perfect question, my dear sir. We are out of the gambling stuff. at first we had the product that exactly you said. We hired a good law firm. We still need help, of course, but now we're a game of skill. So we have crossed and checked all of the gambling stuff, and we will get a license. This is pending, a license for skill game, not chance or gambling game. So we have that knocked out, so we can go to the US and Japan. But that is a good question. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Alex.
That's it, thank you.
Yes.
Play the game.